Comcast, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, me and Creation would have, like, the chillest of conversations. I think I was talking about Richard Huckle. Whatever, dude. If he joins back, we'll see. I'll sit here for 5 minutes or so, wait, see if he joins, and if he don't, I'll have to go take a shit, and I'll be right back. Let's watch Edge return.
Who's it gonna be? You gotta be kidding me! The Rated R Superstar! Edge is here! It's been 9 long years. Edge, who retired in 2011 after triple fusion neck surgery.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. Edge came back in fucking 2020. He's still, I think he's a retire soon. Like, he wrestled for like 4 extra years, dude. Insane. If you think about it, it's actually crazy because Edge, I think he's probably started wrestling with Christian in like the early to mid 90s, right? I forget which year it was. But dude, fucking Edge was wrestling in the WWF Attitude Era style. From 98, like 97, 98, like late 97 to early to mid 98, right? When I was like a year and a half to like 6 months to a year and a half years old. And he wrestled that, chair shot to the head, fucking crash and burn style with the TLC matches from at least 98 or 99, starting with the Dudleys and fucking the Hardys, who, that's another story for another day. The Hardys, at least Matt Hardy can suck my dick, dude, he's an asshole. But, what's it called? For like 6 years. Oh, maybe Creation's back. I'm sorry if you are back and you, kind of lost me there. For some reason, I uploaded a short about it. Comcast, for some reason, fucking decides to absolutely shit out from time to time. And I'm just glad I wasn't playing zombies during that. I would have been upset. But I'm watching the 2020 Edge return. I'm not sure if you're a WWE fan or if you ever were, but I was talking about how the dude wrestled like the ECW crash and burn style in the Attitude Era for like 7 years straight, from like 98 to fucking 2008. Well, that's 10 years rather. And he had multiple broken necks and injuries in that whole time period, right? The homie had to retire in 2012 or late 2011 because of triple fusion neck surgery. He comes back in 2020. Dude, it's amazing. Like, I've never heard of, like, I understand it's not football. Football is much more violent, much more dangerous, much more risk involved in certain ways, obviously, right? But wrestling has the same risk involved. It's just less of like a crash and burn type sport. The fact that this dude was able to come back after triple neck fusion surgery, having broken his neck at least twice in 5 years, is downright amazing to me. And I'm watching this back. I never saw this live, but I'm watching it back. I've never been more happy for someone to get cheered out of the fucking building. Because for years he was a heel, which is, if you don't know wrestling, that's a bad guy. So he shit on the crowd, shit on the other wrestlers. You know, think 2003 Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? It's insane. Like, just watching his reaction coming through the smoke, dude. He's smiling his ass off, then he snaps back into character, because I'm sure he was so used to getting booed out of the building every single day. It was insane.
Position again, with a spear to McIntyre.
I'm gonna watch all his returns now. Damn. Resume this playthrough in about 5 minutes. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, hell yeah, dude. And you're back. Awesome. Let me resume Richard Huckle. I don't know if Comcast heard me talking about him and just decided to cut me off, but that's never been an issue before. Basically, he posed. I'm going to make it short and sweet this time. He basically posed as a Malaysian teacher, you know, that went. So he went to Malaysia on leave to teach in quotes, teach children, right? And, you know, whether it's English or whatever. In reality, he was filming himself having sex with literal infants and toddlers, and it's disgusting as fuck, and I wish I was there to kill him instead of the prisoner. But he ended up, you know, raping and filming over 4,000 at least confirmed children. There were, like, at least 5 terabytes of videos that were hidden on his hard drive that they couldn't access. So, you know, he was 34 when he got murdered, right? He got sentenced. The problem with the UK, the law system in the UK is people like him that, you know, to me, pedophiles, whether you touch a child, you know, assault a child, film a child while you're, you know, having sex with them, you know, that what anything to do with a child sexually, to me, is worse than murder. I don't know if I'm sounding insane here, but I'd much rather pardon, you know, a school shooter than pardon, like, someone like, you know, Kenneth Parnell, which you should look him up if you haven't seen him. He's despicable. But the reason I hate the UK's law system, right? I love, you know, all the countries of the United Kingdom. Want to visit someday. But the issue is that people like Richard Huckle only get 33 years or 28 years after an appeal, right? For raping and molesting over 4,000 Malaysian children and filming it. Like, that's the most despicable act I've ever heard of, right? And 33 years for that. Certain murderers in the UK get like 5 to 10 years. It's despicable, and I feel bad for you guys over there that have to deal with these criminals, because you know they're going to get out while they're still alive. So unless, you know, you're Richard Huckle and some other prisoner thinks you're a piece of garbage and then completely tortures you and murders you in prison, that you should look his case up. It's pretty interesting. BRB, I gotta use the restroom.
Talk to you. I don't even know who the hell this John Cena is. Because if you don't, it's a slap in the face to guys who love this industry like Shawn Michaels. It's a slap in the face to The Undertaker. It's a slap in the face to me.
Yeah.
I must be dreaming.
Please welcome the man that's going to be in my corner tonight. My best friend, the Rated R Superstar. Yes!
What am I doing here?
To Jada put his dome, that's hilarious.
It's him! He's here! The Rated R Superstar Edge is here! Edge going right after Reigns! The Rated R Superstar! Roman Reigns! Trying to stand a horseline with no chance! The flying clothesline by Edge! Look two! And enraged! Look on the face of Edge! Reigns with a Superman punch! And just like that, Roman Reigns drops Edge. This will be a triple threat match. A triple threat match. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. He's here. Who's it gonna be? You gotta be kidding me. The Rated R Superstar! Edge is here!
I deserve this.
This bitch got. Dude, she went 106 miles an hour.
No, not
There's
lacrosse.
no way. She
That's
thought she was gonna put in her
Players' territory, and I'm not brave enough to poach from him yet. Even though I have been called a counterfeit donut in the bargain bin version. We're gonna go to the bargain bin version of lacrosse and head down the road to Coon Valley, Wisconsin, where we're gonna see the chief of police stop a big old speeder.
On April 29th, 2022, Vernon County Sheriff's Office received several reports about a speeding vehicle in Westby, Wisconsin. A gold SUV was allegedly traveling 70 miles per hour in a downtown area and had been passing other vehicles in both the right parking spaces and the left oncoming lane. About 10 minutes later, the Coon Valley Police Chief observed a suspect vehicle traveling 106 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone.
126 call across the unit on 106 miles an hour, and I'm eastbound at County Beat.
She flew by that guy.
126 call across the unit
When
on
I
106 miles
rewinded
an
it,
hour,
took
and eastbound at County
it
Beat.
literally didn't even show her speeding past it. That's how fast she was. What the fuck?
Never mind. 900 block, 900 block. Central.
Upon approaching the vehicle, he noticed the driver holding their license out the window.
Hey, Creation, I apologize for taking so long, dude. If you're still here, can you answer me one question, right? Or maybe more if we keep talking, right? What do you think? And I'm not sure, you don't have to dox yourself in the UK where you're at. Well, what's the deal in the UK when someone goes 106 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone? Like, what is y'all's laws over there, if you don't mind me asking? I hope you're still here, because I really want to ask you this question. I know the UK, at least, the police over there take driving, infractions seriously compared to the United States. So, could you please, if you're still here, tell me, my brother? I understand if you're not here anymore, because I took a shit for like 20 minutes. But come on, dude. If you're still here, let me know. 106 and a 30. What do the cops over there do? Because the reason I ask is because I just pulled up a video where this fat bitch was going 106 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone and thought she was still going to get a ticket. She apparently spent 2 months in jail for the infraction. I apologize, like I said, for taking so long. But, you gotta use the bathroom. When you gotta go, you gotta go. 106 and a 30, dude. I'll play the video again, back once it's like 20 minutes long, but I'll play it again so you have an idea of how like American cops work through audio. Once you answer this question, I'm not gonna play it until you do, because that'd be quite rude of me to do so. So, just let me know. Like 106 miles an hour and a 30. What's the deal there? Does that person get like a revoked license? Do they get prison time, jail time. Like, I'm not sure how it works over there, so please enlighten me. Over here, at least in Illinois, and like I'm in smack dab in the middle of the United States. I'm in Illinois, right? I think I've mentioned that before. Over here, if you go 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, like even if it's exactly 20, that's felonious speeding, and the cop can decide to either take you to jail for reckless driving or take you to jail on a felonious speeding charge. I think both are felonies, but I think the felonious speeding is worse in terms of your license. I know that happened to me one time. When I was 19. I think I mentioned this before too, but maybe not. But when I think it was 18 or 19, maybe 20. I got caught on a street over here going 23 over the speed limit, and I have a slight excuse, although it's completely my fault. The fact that I worked a double that day, a double over here means 12-hour shift with breaks in between, and I was pushing carts all day. In your case, I'm not sure what they call carts at a grocery store, but the guys who bring, the carts back to the corral. Unless y'all have it better over there, where the people pay like with a coin or something. I heard that's used in the UK some places, where you have like a corral coin, where you can only get your coin back, your quarter or pence or pound, whatever it is, back if you return your cart to the corral. So that's an incentive to do the right thing. Not sure how it works over there, but over here it's an absolute issue. I forget where I was going with that, but whatever, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, 106 and a 30. Don't know how I got to cart corrals from that, but whatever. I'm kind of familiar with how y'all operate. There's a great YouTube cycle channel. I'm not sure if you follow bicycling channels. If you're even still here, I still have no idea if you're here. But Cycle Gaz is one of the best cycling channels. He reports people in the UK for driving piss poor all the time. So, it's great. I guess I will play the video if I am.
The driver was identified as 35-year-old Amanda McCaig.
Rookie mistake. If you hold your license, registration, and insurance out the window, then you'll only get a ticket for doing 106 and a 30.
When I rewound, when I saw this chick pass the cop and I rewound it, like she was going so fast, the YouTube rewind feature didn't work properly. Like it showed her already passed him, like for the second of distance.
Step out of the car.
But at the same time beforehand,
Get out of the car.
it showed her flying by at the speed of light. It was
Directly
hilarious.
on her stomach while she's eating it. That's the only reason there could be that much grease on that sweatshirt. What, do you have a fob or what?
I don't know. I'm trying to comply.
You're trying to what?
I'm trying to comply with you.
What your compliance is?
She's trying to comply.
You're not going to get out of the car.
Okay, you are under arrest
For what?
for reckless endangerment.
For what?
That's a felony crime.
Who am I endangering?
You come out of the car.
Who am I endangering?
She's going 106 in the 30 and she's saying that too.
You're endangering yourself. With that seatbelt across your neck, if you get into a crash at 106, it's going to look like this.
Hopefully it ends up like that. These people deserve to live. 106 in the 30 might as well be bringing a gun into the loaded school. That's retarded, dude. Holy shit. Did I say a gun into a loaded school? I meant a loaded gun into a school. Sorry for my hiccup there.
Did you catch that? This truck driving by? Listen.
That was Michelle, wasn't it? I'm sick of white men.
This truck driver who passed this fat bitch laughed at her out the window.
And he's an officer.
I'm sick of white men. I'm sick of officers. We don't have time.
This bitch is going 106 in the 30 and she has the nerve to think she's getting a ticket. If I was a cop, I would get fired for slapping her. That's why I'm not a cop. That's retarded.
You done?
While he waited for assisting
Holy
officers,
crap, dude.
Amanda quickly turned the car back on and put it in drive, pushing hard on the
Of
accelerator.
course she did. It's not going to go anywhere, though, because her and her passion combined way more than Andre the Giant. Jesus Christ, dude. I have no problems with fat people. I just have a problem with stupid people that happen to be fat.
That's a lot of lap to dance on.
This commentator is awesome, dude.
God.
146.
Apparently she served 2 months in jail for this. I don't know if that's the right sentence. I think she should get
Man, those
re-released,
uniform
but
pants
that's
on that
just me.
greasy ass sweatshirt's gonna
That's
need more
possible.
Dom than a duck in an oil spill.
This, I gotta sub to this homie. Who is this dude? Officer Blue Gun, dude, get a subscribe. Oh, I did not mean to fucking skip that. I hate my life, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I deeply apologize for that. I don't know what I was thinking.
Out of the way!
It's really annoying, dude. That's a problem. It's my fault, 100% my fault, right? But I really wish for all Rockstar games, instead of just having a click X or A or whatever button it is on the keyboard to skip the fucking cutscene, I wish it was like Sleeping Dogs, where you could just press start and skip. But if you press the X button by mistake, it's not gonna fucking skip the cutscene. So stupid. Again, it's my fault for not paying attention, but Jesus, dude. Where do I go? But that's the problem with this, is like once you skip the cutscene, you really have no clue where to go. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking go back to college, get a degree in fucking math to figure out where I'm at. This is so stupid, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Is it this one? No. Bro. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there is a journal. Praise the Lord, dude. Fort Mercer is a safe zone. The doors are locked, but the survivors have placed ladders along the outer walls. So it's just like fucking... Was it the Himalayans that tried to run the wall? I forget who it was in South Park who tried to fucking destroy the wall that the Chinese dude built, and he just kept saying, "God damn Himalayans," whatever it was. It's hilarious. Find 5 Desert Sage and Gaptooth Ridge and 5 Violet Snowdrop in the northern part of Tall Trees. Oh, great. I'm going to become a pot dealer here. I'm going to pick some plants and hopefully sell them for some better shit, you know? Alright, find 5 Desert Sage. I'll do the Desert Sage first and Gaptooth Ridge. Alright. Let me guess. Gaptooth Ridge is probably across the map. Yes, it is. Hold on. Where's the other location? Maybe it's closer. Do that first. Tall Trees. Oh, gotcha. It's a ridge or breach. Excuse me. Where's Tall? Please tell me Tall Trees ain't in the northeast, dude. Of course it is. And of course it's going to be up here, too. It's northern part of Tall Trees. It's going to be in the fucking Canadian wilderness. Even though we're nowhere near Canada, as far as I know. Alright, fuck me. We'll do the Gaptooth. Is it breach or ridge? My memory is that of a fucking frog that took LSD. Alright, Gaptooth Ridge. This is gonna be the most boring fucking part of this stream, so thank God there's a great YouTube video that I was just playing where some fat bitch gets arrested for going 106 miles an hour in a 30. So we will have some entertainment to laugh at while we play, so. Unless I can fast travel there, can I? I'd have to get outside the camp. But as far as I know... Oh, you're good. You probably heard me talking in the background. For some reason, I never be quiet, but, you know. I feel like as a streamer, I understand some folks get like upset at consecutive talking, but like I feel like talking, even if I have one person here consecutively, is better than not saying anything at all. You know, I may not be a big YouTuber or anything like that, but I do know that so many streamers do not give the appreciation the viewers deserve to the viewers. You know, um, if I ever do get annoying though, just let me know and I'll quiet down. It's a good thing that even if I can't fast travel, we'll have this YouTube video. Can you fuck off, dude? Like, where did you come from, dude? You come from, like, the middle of nowhere? Hello? Where are these zombies coming from, bro? Dude, dude, that was my horse. Okay, I thought that was a zombie that literally spawned from nothing, dude. Alright, got it. Horse. I gotta kill this. I hate it, like, when they start taking over the villages again that I've already done. I'm waiting for that to happen. Still hasn't happened, but it probably will happen while I'm out in the fucking wilderness, dude. Like, okay, let me show you, dude. Like, this mission, I had to pick like 10 plants, 5 of each. One from Gaptooth Ridge, and the other one, of course, right? It's gonna be all the way in fucking northern tall trees up here. I know we're in Texas, right? But I apologize. I've never been to Texas, so I'm not sure how it is, and I'm sure you haven't either. But I guarantee you there ain't no Canadian wilderness type shit in the northern part of Texas. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I lived in 2 different southern states, Kentucky and Alabama. Kentucky gets more snow than Alabama just because it's more northern, but rarely does it get a lot like we do up here in Illinois. So I know for a fucking fact that the northern part of Texas is not snowy year-round. That's one inaccurate fucking fact about this game, is that the northern part of Tall Trees is definitely made to resemble Canada, but it makes no goddamn sense. I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue with this. Oh, before I continue with this video, you must have missed it because you said you're getting food, but this video is about like a very obese woman and her very obese partner, and I have no problem with obese people. It just because I'm obese. I'm not morbidly obese, but I'm 6'1", 240 pounds. That's not very healthy, you know. But not making fun of her to criticize or just poking jokes. This morbidly obese woman and her morbidly obese either boyfriend or husband got arrested for going 106 and a 30. And I think I asked you this, but you weren't here at the time. 106 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone, right? How do the police in the UK like actually handle that crime? Like over there in the UK, whether you're in London, you don't gotta dox yourself or anything like I did, but you know, whatever you're at, do you know what the crime is, like the punishments, whether it be fine, prison time, Lord knows, over there in the UK for 106 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone. That's like going 80 miles over the speed limit. This lady thought she was gonna get a fucking ticket for it, and she ended up getting 2 months in jail. Hilarious. Like, well, how do they handle that over there? Do they immediately just put her in cuffs and just say, or him, and say, you know, you're under arrest, or like, how does the UK police work, dude? Because from what I've heard about certain cases, whether it's involving pedophiles or whatever, like, the police are kind of like serious about stopping crime, but the courts are not serious about preventing crime from happening again. Because a lot of folks get arrested for murder over there and get like 10 years, versus over here, at least they get 30 years or whatever, 30 to life. So I'm just curious, like, how does it operate over there in terms of this traffic infraction? Do you know? over here, at least in Illinois, 20 miles an hour or more over the speed limit is an automatic felony, unless you have a good lawyer to help you, or, you know, it's your first ever ticket like it happened with me, and the judge lowers it to a petty offense, which is basically nothing, just a $300 fine. But, how's it work over there, if you're still here?
Could you get off me? Please. Off the king!
You will take your driving license banned either forever or for a certain amount of time and either go to prison or pay a fine.
Yep. So the only difference between, at least in that case, with our country and Europe, or the UK rather, is that y'all actually either revoke their license or take it away for years, while over here they get prison time, or they get like $100, $500 bond, or whatever the judge decides to set the low bond to, and they get out, you know, within the day, and they sure, depending, like this, like for instance, like I don't know if you heard me, but this lady got 2 months in prison or jail for this crime, right? Doesn't talk about her license status, but I've seen people over here, you know, get arrested like on YouTube, you know, for going 40 over, and they ended up, you know, only paying like maybe a $5,000 fine or whatever, maybe it's $1,000, and you know, they don't go to jail. Like for instance, when I got pulled over for going 23 over, the cop told me you could go to jail for reckless driving and I could charge you with a felony, you know, but I'm going to let you go home and leave you with this court date and a $300 ticket, you know. For 23 over, the speed limit was $300. What would you all do for 23 miles an hour over? That's what I'm curious about, really. Like what I should have gotten in the UK for my stupid decisions, you know, if I were to live there, if that makes sense. Because I think a $300 fine, even if in a petty offense charge, which is basically nothing, because it's my first ever driving offense, I think that was pretty lenient, and I feel like I should have gotten at least a higher fine or something, you know. Oh shit, he's throwing slime at me. What is this, Nickelodeon? Dude, the dude literally shot out the fart blast from Saints Row the Third. That's crazy. I don't know how I died there. That's pretty nice. Alright, back to this video.
Get on the ground. Like you. I'm not kidding.
Get on the ground.
The craziest thing about America compared to the UK, I think, is that people that do like 70 over in the UK probably know they're risking either a lifetime ban on driving or very long time away from driving and prison time. So I feel like they're likely less to do it. While this lady literally said to the cops like she thought she was just getting a ticket for going like 76 over. That's absolutely crazy. Where am I going?
As he attempted to take her into custody, a bystander sees the maid.
Oh shit. Excuse me, get out of my way.
Unlock my doors.
And so of course she's crying.
From the driver door.
I deserved it. I really did. I still like to drive a little bit faster, but I try to just stick to like 5 to 7 over the speed limit, because that's, at least in Illinois, that's like the limit where, you know, cops won't fuck with you, they'll just let you drive by. But I fully deserve to have that 56-day ban. I really did. That's crazy. At least y'all take driving offenses seriously. I'm not sure if you ever heard of this channel called Psychogaz, right? It's a cycling. This guy I think he's in London, maybe. He cycles and records people for driving infractions, and he catches their license plate and turns it in. His channel's called, you know, Cycle, obviously, and then G-A-Z, no spaces. He's been uploading for years, like over a decade, and he has so many decent videos where he shows the idiots over there. You might like it if you ever want to watch that type of content. I like it, from here. It's just interesting to see other countries' laws and how they operate. Thankfully, whenever I fuck up with the law, I never really snitch on anyone. If I have to, I don't. But if I fuck up, I'll take full responsibility for my actions. Like, completely my fault, dude. Even when I got my DUI, if you find you might have to do a FOIA request, if you know what that is, Freedom of Information Act. But if you do that and you look at my DUI from the Oak Forest, Tinley Park, like Illinois fucking area, like the police records, you'll see that like I'm not lying. Like the entire time I was completely respectful, which you wouldn't expect from someone with a .114 fucking BAC. So people like when I post my story and like DUI videos and stuff, and try to give sympathy to the people that were drunk, because I still feel bad for them, and they make a terrible decision. But if they didn't hurt nobody, and they only hurt themselves, it's sure, it's their problem, but at least they didn't hurt nobody. But some of these people, the minute they get pulled over, they just get out of the car and try to attack the cops, and then they get shot. It's crazy. I'm sure you guys over there don't have many police shootings. From my understanding, y'all's police actually try to de-escalate 99.9% of the time. Like, I remember people over here when I was in high school, like 10 years ago, people over here were shocked when they saw someone who was having a psychological episode, whether they're bipolar or something else. If they're on their meds, whatever. Like, they were having a fucking psychological episode in the middle of the road. They had a knife in their hand. You know what the police would have done over here? Even if the fucking guy charged at them or didn't, they would have shot his ass. They would have shot him dead. And the police over there, at least in London, where the incident took place, they all had riot shields, and they just kind of cornered him like a Call of Duty troll does to you in Search and Destroy with a riot shield, and they just cornered him so he couldn't move, couldn't attack nobody, and then they fucking took him in for whatever they were going to take him in for, I lost my biological parents to a murder-suicide when I was 2 years old, and I was in the fucking house when it happened, apparently. And, my dad had bipolar, of course I do too, and he ended up shooting my mom and killing himself, and then drove me to my now brother's house. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people don't believe that story either, because if I give my full name out, you can look up my name on Google and you can see the articles about what happened. I'm not laughing about it because it's funny, it's just more of an annoyance to me because no one fucking believes me. I'm just saying. Oh, there's no video evidence, dude. It was fucking 25 years ago. Like, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Like, there's no video evidence from 1999 of something that happened in a private residence. There's no fucking security cameras, so come on, bro. All they have to go off of is newspaper clippings. That's it. But basically, the reason I mention that is because I'm insanely against guns for anything but self-defense and target practice or hunting.
They will just keep trying to de-escalate the situation, but get the armed police out if someone is killing people or terrorism.
Oh yeah, well I'd hope so. It depends on the crime, but if someone's having like a mental health crisis, they don't just go in and, with guns blazing or guns raised and expect to shoot somebody. They probably, at least from what I've seen, they try to help, if I'm sure if one of the cops gets stabbed or something, they'll probably tase him or shoot him, but typically, from my understanding, the UK doesn't pull out firearms for a mental health call. That's just me, though. I don't know what goes on over there. I've always wanted to move to a place like Norway or Denmark or Finland. I'd be willing to learn the language. Or Canada even. I just don't think it's appropriate for people, like I said earlier, for people to be paying so much for healthcare. Like, I'm on, maybe 5 or 6 different prescription meds, and they all cost, every month, the insurance costs, $900 a month. Like, no joke. for fucking 6 pills. Like, sure they're not 6 total, but 6 prescription fillings. Just $800, $900. Over there in Canada or Norway or Norway or Denmark or Finland, like all those countries have free healthcare. Still have to wait, but I'd rather wait than lose my life savings because of something went wrong. Even if I had a broken leg, I'd rather wait the full 4 months to wait for help than pay for it. It's ridiculous. This town is impossible, dude. This is like the 6th time I've died here. Crazy. Let's get back to the video.
Go to the passenger side. I have a pair of handcuffs down in the... on my belt on the floor.
So in a small town with only 3 cops, there's not always somebody actively on duty. So the chief must have heard it on the radio.
I said that twice now, and I keep pausing it. Just real quick, just shout out if you want to watch a great commentator over police body cam videos to make it more lively and entertaining. Check out Officer Blue Gun on YouTube. Officer Blue Gun, top tier.
His duty belt got set up in his car, but didn't have time to get his belt on before she came blowing into town. Or he was pooping.
Pardon me.
Put your hands behind your back.
There's no way she could fight. She looks like a beluga whale that reached that man. Crazy. How's she gonna move her around?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry I didn't insult fat people, but
Put your other arm behind your back.
I lost 200 pounds in 7 months back in 2018. I'm sure I've gained maybe 30 pounds back, right? But I'm still not obese. Like, come on. But I used to work. I'm started a retail job again soon, but when I worked at Mariano's, dude, there were so many customers that were like morbidly obese and came out with like 7, 12 packs of Diet Coke. And I'm like, dude, you're not. In my head, I'm thinking like, dude, you're not gonna lose weight by doing that. If you don't put in the effort, whether it's walking a mile a day or a week, you're not gonna fucking do anything.
Just stay on the ground.
All it takes is dietary, maturity and fucking exercise.
Officer, hey, officer.
If you generally have an issue with like your pituitary gland or something, I feel sorry for you and I understand. Shit happens. But if you're obese because your dumbass doesn't walk or go anywhere or do exercise, whether it's even if it's push-ups, dude, like, that's your fault. And you continuously drink soda. Like, I have no sympathy for people like that. It's not an addiction. That's just stupid. Sorry for being fat phobic, dude, but I can't stand it. People say, oh, I can't lose weight when they come out of the grocery store with 12 packs of Diet Coke. It's insane.
Oh man, those hands are never gonna smell the same again.
Looking like Tarzan from the Scooter episode of South Park.
There's a book in my car. It says coons, but coons are the smartest people.
When she was placed in the backseat, she started ripping tape off the box.
Oh, please don't kill me. I deserve to die for what I said about that. Thank you. Oh, God. Yo. This town that I'm trying to fucking cleanse right now, bro, these zombies, they must have fucking superpowers, dude. These motherfuckers. They can hit you without hitting you. It's pretty crazy. Like, look at that. He didn't even touch me. Screw the survivor, dude.
I've never seen an unboxing video done from the
I'm not
back
climbing
of
up
a
no
police car in
house.
handcuffs.
Talk to some dumbass that's gonna ask for my ammo. Suck my balls.
So what are you asking for?
If you don't got enough ammo, it's not my problem, dude. Where are they at?
106 miles an hour.
Can I get the ticket and go now?
Can they get the ticket and go? You hear that?
That's funny because Alec Baldwin's also going to jail.
Where are these zombitches, dude? Come on, bro. There you go.
Officer, I'm asking a question. Asking if you're job. I let you out. Can you take us like a moment? Please?
You're a 75 over, you're definitely not getting that.
Well, we've established that Amanda's just a peach, but now she's going to tell us why she's doing 106 miles per hour.
Why?
Driving 106 to get to school.
That's no excuse. Hold on. When I was at community college, dude, one day I forgot to set my alarm and I woke up 45 minutes after my class's exam started. You know what I did? I texted my professor, explained why I was going to be late. He said, dude, no problem. I'll save your exam for you. You can start when you get here and you can have the full time. I said, fuck yes, thank you. And guess what? I didn't drive 76 over to get there. I took my time, you know? If you're late to class, dude, all you really have to do is text your professor. Even if you're not taking the exam, there's no excuse to do that. Just text your professor, and if they're not cool, you know, and you know, say fuck you, you're gonna get, you know, kicked out of my class if you're late one time, then drop the class. Even if you get a W or like a withdrawal on your fucking record, dude, it does not matter. That professor's a cocksucker, you know. So I remember one time there was some guy who was an hour late for his exam. He came in, you know, smelling like bud. And the professor still let him have the full time. And I asked him how he did later because he was one of my buddies. And he told me, dude, I got a fucking A on that shit. I'm like, dude, really? I got a fucking D plus or a B. You know, and it's like, all it takes is some communication, you know? I never thought anyone would, even if they're taking an aeroscience exam to get into the fucking aeroscience, like, flying academy or some shit, dude, like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, even if it was a one-time test-taking thing, and if I didn't show up, I failed and I lost out on $20,000 that I put into the school. It doesn't matter, dude. It's better than having a felony record, you know? Even with my DUI, I don't have a felony record. Thanks to the lawyer for that, but it's like, dude, holy shit. The only time you should be going 106 and a 30 is if your wife's getting pregnant in the car. Like, if your wife's giving birth in the car because she's pregnant, and you can't, for some reason, manage your time to get to the hospital instead of, you know, sitting in your car 5 minutes from the hospital. Like, come on, dude.
Now, like all complete dirtbags, her arrest wouldn't be complete without a trip to the hospital for made-up reasons. And she's going to tell us what she was going to school for.
Medical attention. These next officers threw me to the ground.
Hi.
Where is this?
She's claiming that she needs some medical attention after resisting arrest and having to be decentralized. She's going to pay with her insurance.
And by pay, he means he's going to use your tax money to fund her stupid trip to the hospital for no reason.
Yeah, I'm a teacher, right? I'm supposed to charge in my career.
I'd like to personally thank Chief Welch for keeping this woman out of the classroom.
Dude, what is he shooting at,
second
dude?
degree recklessly endangering safety, misdemeanor counts of resisting failing to stop, and resisting obstructing an officer. She also received citations totaling over $700. Ultimately, Amanda was found guilty due to a no contest plea only for the misdemeanor charges. The felony charge was dismissed. Read it.
So basically, they dropped the felony in a plea deal, but they could still consider that felony in the gravity of
As a survivor, my bad, dude. You're standing there stoic like a zombie. What do you think?
Today, but if you like the content and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. And until next time,
Like, what?
take care of yourselves.
Oh my god, dude. You can't tell me you didn't think that guy was a zombie. And now he's shooting me, dude. Wonderful. Oh my god, dude. You've gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I hope that didn't permanently fuck up that shit, dude. What was that? The dude was literally standing on the balcony, like, looking like Rob the Robot, dude, doing the robot dance, and he somehow was a survivor. Like, the dude looked dead to me. Looked like a fucking DMV employee. Holy shit. Fuck you, dogs. Like, you know, there's fucking deer everywhere. Shoot them instead, or bite them instead. Why are you hitting me? Come on, bro. Suck my... I'm not gonna say that to a dog. Never mind. Oh, get fucking past this town, dude. I feel like such a loser and a trash gamer for not being able to beat this. At least they're not shooting at me anymore. Thank the Lord, dude. The worst part about this town is, dude, it's like playing fucking the biggest zombies map ever on round 1. Forever. Like, you're just waiting eternally for something to happen. Like, where are these motherfuckers, dude? Like, dude, I bet you $5 I could fucking pack a bong rip and then take the bong rip, eat me your corn, and then drink some lemonade before a zombie gets to me. How much you want to bet? Let's do it. The fuck? If I lose the bet, it doesn't matter because no one really accepted it in time, so let's see what happens. I apologize if you don't smoke, dude. I feel bad for you guys in the UK, man, because y'all don't have legal weed over there. It sucks. Y'all gotta stick to whatever you deal with over there to get by. Whether it's alcohol, nicotine, or spice, or something else, I don't know. I feel bad.
But it's just a pain to get and always risky because our laws suck.
Yep. It's a very big pain. And I'm sure over there it's a lot stricter on the punishments for possession if you get caught with it. I respect you for still hopefully understanding the benefits from it and using it. Like I said earlier, a lot of people are misconstrued about campus. It's a shame.
Just wake up for school.
Hey, Abraham Lincoln, you're waking up for school at 3:19 in the morning? Dude, where do you live, if you don't mind me asking, brother? Are you in the UK as well? That's awesome. If you both are from the UK, holy shit, dude. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Lincoln, are you... college, high school, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm assuming college. If you're in the UK, you're probably 6 hours ahead, so 9:20 right now, possibly where y'all live, so possibly university, college, maybe?
It's 3:19 in Missouri High School.
Oh, Missouri, so you're only a state away, that's crazy. Do you play on the football team or something? Why are you starting at 3:19 in the morning? Or do you have driver's ed, maybe? That could be it. I don't mean to be intrusive. Trust me, I'm not gonna, ask any sensitive information. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to, so. It's your prerogative, not mine. I'm just confused that by 3:19 in the morning, high school is starting.
Really sleep.
Oh, gotcha. So it doesn't start soon. You're just waking up for it now. Getting ready ahead of time. Gotcha. I was like, dude, if there's a high school in Missouri that's starting school in the middle of the night or in the morning, like, I actually wouldn't mind that, dude. Imagine going to high school and getting shit done at night, and then first day, really. So you're a freshman? If it's your first day in freshman year, or first year of high school, I suggest you do not listen to anyone who is telling you that grades don't matter. Freshman year is one of the most important years for high school because your GPA starts there. And if you fuck up and you don't study, or some people don't have to study. For a lot of classes, I didn't have to study because I knew it all already, like history or English or literature or whatever, grammar. was things like biology, chemistry, math I had to study. And I never did that. In biology and math, I had to take summer school for Algebra 1 because my dumbass actually didn't even know GPA was a thing until like the last 2 months of school on freshman year. So in Algebra 1 in my school, you needed a C plus to pass, so it's like a 78 to 80%. And I didn't have that, so I had to pay my teacher with my step cousin, who also had to finish it in summer school for 3 weeks. My parents paid my teacher like $300 to reteach me the last 2 chapters. My step cousin and a couple other people had to do it, and we had to retake the final exam for Algebra 1 like in the middle of June. It wasn't bad, really. It was more good for me because I had an IEP, so I don't learn as quickly as others. And I forget stuff really easily under duress, so it was nice to have even if it was 2 other people in the group, it was nice, My point is not to brag about how stupid I was. It's really to tell you that, focus on your grades, bro. If you play sports, focus on them. A grade should be, at least freshman year-wise, grades should be your number 1 priority. They should be for all 4 years of school, really. But freshman year especially, because if you fuck up and you stop turning in assignments and you fail tests or even barely pass them, and your grade's so low because you don't turn in assignments, you're gonna have to half-ass it at the last 2 weeks of school. I know I'm sounding like your father here, bro, but Jesus Christ, unless you want your GPA to be like under a 2.8, after high school, and focus on freshman year, bro. Promise you. Like, senior year is the year to fuck around if you're gonna do anything, especially if you're 14. I'm a huge advocate for smoking bud, but I firmly believe that because your brain doesn't fully stop developing until you're 25. I strongly suggest you avoid that in high school as well. Certain people can get by. Like one of my best friends who died last year, Dylan. He smoked since he was 9 years old, right? But I recommend you to stop that shit in high school. Just focus on yourself, man. Focus on your grades, and it'll be better for you. I probably just drove him out of the chat, but that's okay. Trust me. Like, you told me, if you're in wherever you're at in the UK and you're like, in the same boat, like your first year of, I guess they call it post-secondary. I am too, dude. It was sudden, man. He had asthma, and he was a huge vapor, and also he smoked bud. And as you know, if you have asthma, you really shouldn't be smoking anything or vaping anything. He had a seizure and a stroke overnight at the same time. Had to be rushed to the ER, and he was only 24 when he died, dude. Insane. But it was because of him vaping and smoking, which is why I'm trying to tell people, dude, because if you don't know you have asthma and you turn out you have it, you're gonna hurt yourself, man. More so than if you didn't have it, I watched that man lie in his coffin, at the funeral home, and it was just one of the saddest things ever, and it was shitty because I couldn't really feel sad for him or cry, really. I felt terrible in the inside, but I couldn't cry and show emotion because I was dealing with my abusive ex at the time, so it's like, and she was there with me, so it was kind of hard to feel emotional when I was depressed the entire time I was with her, basically, so she had fucking issues too, and I'm not going to go into detail because I'm not the type of person to bitch about his ex on stream or in public or in general, but I'll crack jokes about her, but just leave it at that. She had issues, man. It's not something you want to deal with when you also have issues, so. It was unfortunate, but I still, would like to visit his grave. The sad thing is his brother, once he learned, once his brother learned that one of my best friends, Dylan, died, his brother actually committed suicide because he couldn't handle the loss. So the mom of Dylan lost Dylan and Dylan's brother in fucking the matter of a week. And that broke my heart because, like, if you know my story, I've lost my 2 biological parents to a murder-suicide, so it hits hard. None of them killed anyone, but in Dylan's case, but they, it was a suicide and a heart death. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, I'm not trying to trauma them or anything, but I lost my aunt like 3 days ago too. She was 91. The reason I'm not too upset over her is because she was in bad shape for a very long time, and it was just a matter of time before she passed away. But the sudden deaths, are the ones that bother me the most. So I could go into more deaths, like my second mom, Laura. She ended up dying of lung cancer when she was 39 back in 2002. So I was adopted by my grandparents, and I've been living with them for 20 years. It's been great. Aside from, the old, not even boomer. I don't even know what before boomer was, if you want to go that route. But they just have some outdated views. It's cool. Sometimes it's angry, and a lot of times it's angry. But I'm sure I'd piss them off a little too. So, we deal with it. Like I said, I'm not trying to trauma them, but just, this happened to be brought up, and I just remembered that happened, so. What's going on? Why is John texting me at 3:30 in the morning? What the fuck? Sorry, I just had to text my best friend. The dude that got me into smoking bud like 10 years ago. It's crazy it's been that long. Almost 10 years. Where am I going, dude? What is going on? Like, what, do these zombies not want to spawn? Hello? Some people come to my channel saying, like, oh, dude, your fucking whole personality is marijuana. I'm like, no, it's really not. You just gotta listen. Like, just because I talk about it all the time does not mean I'm obsessed with it. I'm a supporter of legalizing it, and I think there's viable facts out there that people are ignoring, which is why I talk about them, so people are informed. College sources, and, a lot of people just take their opinion as fact, and they get pissed when I talk about it. But it's something that needs to be talked about, just like the homeless problem, the drugs, and everything else, dude. It's like, it needs to be fucking talked about. The problem is that when people talk about it, everyone else, besides you, it seems to, like, get pissed off at people's feelings and saying they're saying for humanity. Like, his whole personality is marijuana, dude. No. It's not that at all, dude. Not that at all. If you want to know my true personality, you should see my fucking PS2 collection. I have a love for retro gaming. Love for it. Super Nintendo collection too. I need to do an updated video of those collections, dude. Jesus. And if you're talking about music, I don't know what music y'all listen to, but my favorite music is hardcore punk. I love death metal, all types of death metal. There's like 20 billion fucking subgenres of the shit, so I'm not even gonna try to explain them all. But, bands like Decapitated, Suicide Silence, Job for a Cowboy, Dragon Force, fucking Mice and Men, fucking thrash metal bands, Slayer, Anthrax, Behemoth, Testament, Lamb of God, fucking, all these bands. Dude. I'm also a fan of hardcore punk, like, Drain, Knock Loose, Code Orange, there's like 20 billion of them. Speed's amazing. Tsunami, Bane.fm, I also love rap. I love most music except for fucking religious shit, even though I do like religious bands. What music do you like, man? Sorry for all the explanations and shit. And if you like something I don't like, I'm not gonna judge you for it, dude. Everyone likes certain shit. So, like, I don't care. I just wish, you know, people wouldn't judge others for what they like. I get looked at like a retard, like, when I'm driving with music blasting out the stereo. People look at me. Some people look at me, roll down their window, and give me the finger, you know, and then some people, you know, roll down the window and ask me what I'm listening to. And when I hear the people that ask me what I'm listening to, it makes me smile, like, super wide, like the Grinch from The Grinch Stole Christmas in the cartoon version. Like, it's so happy. It makes me so happy. Because over here in Illinois, there's not many metalheads or hardcore kids, so... Which is ironic, because there's so many metalheads and hardcore
People
bands.
don't want to talk about certain things like cannabis because they are either religious or just not open-minded.
Right?
Also,
Like, my parents are uber religious, right? But they're open-minded to a point. Like, I had to hide it. Like, the first 5 years I smoked, I had to hide it from my father. Because I thought he would, like, be the type to, like, kick me out of the house and, like, you know, disown me and shit. For, if you don't know what disowning is, I'm not sure if they have that in the UK, where if you're a child and you're a complete fuck up and you're an embarrassment to your family. Like, usually it's reserved for kids who commit horrific crimes. But some parents abuse it and just, you know, take you off their will when you fuck up, like, one time off a DUI or something. But I thought my dad would, like, kick me out and disown me. It turns out, like, he's not okay with it, nor is my mom, but they understand it's something that, you know, I'm not having, like, an addiction problem with, and they understand that it's beneficial in ways, because I've tried to explain to them. My mom finally understood, you know, and my dad somewhat understands, like, that it's medicinally, like, viable to people, you know, even with mental disorders. So my parents are chill, like, whether, like, I can have my bong out in the middle of the fucking room and, you know, take a hit in front of them and they won't really care. My dad might look at me strange, but my mom won't care. So they're open-minded. They're very religious, but they're somewhat open-minded about it, so that's props. I feel bad for kids like that. I've heard some of my friends actually, like, their dad saw them smoking or they smoked, and they found their bong, they would literally break it in front of them, which is absolutely abusive to me, because they've number one, they didn't pay for it, and number two, it's not yours, so you're stealing, and then destruction of property, you know. So it's quite decisive. The problem is a lot of kids can't, you know, call the police on their parents because they're afraid of being kicked out, you know, or whatever. So, you know, only, especially, really, the only time, and you should just suck it up if that happens. Really, the only time you should call the cops on your parents if they're, like, selling your belongings for their own gain, or, you know, trying to abuse you physically or whatever in some way. So, otherwise, just suck it up and fucking deal with it. Once you're older, your parents should stop caring as much as they did when you were younger. So, like mine did. I used to have a fucking video game time, believe it or not, dude. Up until, like, my senior year of high school, dude, I was only allowed to play. I could play for like 3 hours once I got home, like COD MW3 original, MW2 or Black Ops 1. I couldn't even play zombies because there was no time. Like, because my bedtime was 10 p.m. when I was like a sophomore in high school. And once I turned junior year, they just stopped giving a fuck. Like, they started extending the game time from 3 hours to 6 hours until 1 a.m. on Fridays, you know. I kind of asked them, like, hey, Ma, instead of, like, getting off at 10 p.m. on Friday, could I please have extra time? Maybe stay up till 1 a.m., you know? And she said, sure. And one time she forgot, she said, you can stay up till 1 a.m. and play games, right? And she came downstairs and threatened to unplug the Xbox and threatened to throw it out the window. And I told her, I'm like, Ma, just yesterday you said I could play until 1 a.m. It's like 12:30. Can you give me 30 minutes and I'll go straight to bed? I promise. Because at that point I was already tired. And I just was defeated. And she understood that even though she was half asleep, she realized she fucked up and she apologized and went back upstairs. You know? That was fun. The fact that she had every right to break it too, because they bought it for me. I didn't pay for it now. If they broke my PS4 and did that to me today, and threatened my PS5 rather, and threatened to break it and throw it out the window, dude, I would sue them or attempt to sue them in some way or get compensation for the price I paid for this, which was $800. So. Like, there's this one thing, like, destroying shit when your kid's underage, but when your kid's of age and bought his own stuff that he paid for with his own money, like, that's a crime. It's not just being a parent, that's a crime, so. Yeah. What can we look up next? I'm still wondering where these fucking zombies are going. Like, I've been sitting here still for, like, 5 minutes, at least. Oh, which one? Which one? Woman gets caught trying to steal $800 worth of makeup? Please, let's do that.
On December 11th, 2022, police were dispatched to an undesirable case at CVS Pharmacy in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Staff reported that a female inside the store refused to leave after being told they were closing. They also advised she had stolen from them before, and it appeared she was about to do it again with approximately $800
I gotta jump from Mars to find these zombies. Hello,
the officers told the 23-year-old female, later identified as Adelie, to leave.
It's like I'm playing Goat Simulator, waiting for
the eye, ignoring them.
No, not 12 reports of her. There it is. This guy looks like the Green Lantern, just zombified.
Oh, God. Good. So, sounds like the store doesn't want you here, so you're gonna have to nip. Okay. What's that?
He's doing the Caleb Shomo crabcore walk, dude. Look at him.
Listen.
This homie's doing the crabcore.
You gotta leave. Yes, or else I'm gonna ask for a job.
Please don't kill me again. Please, I will fry crocodile tears if I die again. That'd be like the 10th time I died here. That's downright embarrassing, dude. I bet you a speedrunner could have beat the original game. This is insane. It's insane that this homie has an axe coming out of his head, yet he's still alive. Dead, but alive.
BulletSafe offers top-quality, affordable bulletproof vests like the VP3, designed for breathability, flexibility, and mobility with excellent protection against most handgun calibers. In addition, they also offer various defensive products like attack.
I ended up staying awake all night, so my brain is now gone and it needs. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
I hope you have a great rest of your night too, man. I appreciate you coming out and chilling, and I appreciate the conversations we had, man. Come by soon, alright? Sleep well and have a good day. I just got destroyed. I hope we dream about, like, your most favorite thing in the world. That's what I hope we dream about.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you soon, brother or sister. Much love. Daddy. Please die. Please. You just gave me the Mike Tyson 1-2, dude.
And use discount code CBC10 to get 10% off your order.
How do you get over here?
Please recharge your cashier and we will complete your transaction.
Okay. Come on, Krabby.
Come here.
Don't talk to me, I'm Krabby. And you're on fire. Fire! 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 Oh, I know what I can play next. Nah. It's gonna be copyright. The stream's gonna get copyright struck by Paramount Plus, but I'm definitely gonna play it. I don't give no fucks about my copyright, dude. I'm gonna make money from this shit. If I made money from my streams or my videos and was monetized, I would actually follow the YouTube rules. As of right now, they can fuck themselves.
Stop.
How about that?
Don't do something to that. Stop. No, you're gonna be in cuffs. You're going.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What the fuck?
Stop.
I don't do anything.
That's fine.
Yeah, they ain't really
That's
doing
probably
anything.
gonna lessen my chances of ever getting a silver play button or something,
No.
but that's okay. Where is this zombie at, bro?
The gangster disciples. As a response, the officers exhibited no concern.
That's right, YouTube probably doesn't watch these streams. Can I hop on the railroad tracks, dude, please? Please, dude. Oh my lord.
What did I do?
John Marston, get on the tracks, dude. Please? Please, Betsy? Oh, thank you, Betsy. Woo! He hopped up 2 feet, guys. It's a miracle. It's amazing the zombie managed to get himself lost in the middle here. Like, that's crazy. If only he was just out here smoking a blunt. He didn't care, bro, that there was like a whole war going on in the village, bro. The zombies are G. Get wrecked. It wasn't G enough, dude. Alright, there's one more town, I think, and then we get the trophy. Pretty sure. Courts and some Rascaller Fort. Butt plugs.
We're past that.
And of course I'm stuck in this fucking rock. Please, Lord, don't tell me I'm stuck. Thank you.
You can search everything. Okay?
Wow.
Stop talking.
I didn't steal anything. They're all watching. They're gonna please coming up right now. Please coming up right now. Stop!
I didn't do anything.
Tell me right now to kill you. Stop!
I do nothing. Of course you scream. Why can't people just, accept that they fucked up and just not act like children?
Stop kicking
What?
me.
I'm sorry.
Then stop. It's not that hard.
How is she kicking the officer or saying sorry like that? I hope you guys are sold on later. That'd be hilarious.
Stop it. Why did you do that? No, I'm sorry.
Alright. I officially hate railroad tracks now.
Really?
Bro, I officially hate Rockstar's character movement and the fact that this dude can't jump up that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Stop talking. Sit down.
Dude, what?
Sit down.
Please, Lord Jesus. Please, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
I really am.
The fact that it took that long to climb up a fucking rock is beyond me. And climb up railroad tracks. Holy shit.
Think someone's done some math today?
No.
Please, can the horse come up here, John? Apparently not.
So there's this.
That's What's your name?
Adeline.
What's that?
Adeline. I did. Disciple.
Come on.
I'm a disciple.
No, you're not. Okay.
Look, take off my jacket. I'm a disciple. Look, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my jacket. Take it off. Take this off.
Okay, how do you spell your first name?
I'm in the gang. I'm a disciple. Look at my jacket. Take it off. Take it. So
How do you
read
spell
it.
your first name?
ADA.
Yep.
That's why I don't want you guys to die. They'll kill you for killing me. They will. My
ADA.
gang will murder you. I wouldn't kill you guys.
She has 9 active cases and apparently she's still walking free. That's absolutely hilarious. Wisconsin for the win.
That's why I don't like this.
ADA.
I can't even watch this channel anymore. I forgot they were Wisconsin only channel in lacrosse. Like, that's fucking absolutely annoying. I refuse to support governments, local or federal, that fucking let off everybody after to commit mass murder. It's insane. Whether it's mass murder or 10 other felonies afterwards. How did he bite me when he was in the war?
Edge is here at SummerSlam! This moment reeks of awesomeness!
You can't have the biggest party of the summer without the rated R superstar. They are standing on their feet here in Toronto.
Now let's go. Dude, left pitch.
performance. I never thought I'd see that again.
I hate how the horse just goes left to right like a DUI drunk, dude.
I came to talk to you. I don't even know who the hell this John Cena is. You need to wake up. Because if you don't, it's a slap in the face to guys who love this industry like Shawn Michaels. It's a slap in the face to The Undertaker. It's a slap in the face to me. Hogan, get up! Who the hell is this? Edge is back! It was Jericho who put Edge on the shelf with a vicious chair shot, and Edge hasn't forgotten. Off the table goes Jericho. Come on. Aaron Bischoff is back in a damn big way.
Everything about him is small. That's the thing.
Midnight trade deadline. Your way, that's it.
The man is like 5'5". And knows more. He knows probably less about wrestling than Vince Russo does. He was just saying something. Maybe that's stretching it. Fire him up. Set him on fire. Fire is not within.
The Rated R Superstar! Yes!
Everything's come to life. Everything's going green. I'll be home. I was doing things come to life. Just like that in my shot. For the ball. Please get the freaking day from me, crabby bitch, dude. These crabby cunts, dude. Oh my goodness. Crazy. This game sucks. Kidding. I'm just very hyper right now for some reason. Probably because I'm watching Edge returns, you know. Have no returns. Take your head, freaking world championships. Insane.
After what many thought to be a career-threatening injury, Edge has retired a spear to his former tag team partner.
Alright, let's do this. See this time.
And that is Cena and Edge.
Sweet the survivor. Set my phone. Ching, 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 ching. Please move, please move. Dude, the zombie has a last of arms, dude. Holy Christ, holy Christ. This crabby bitch needs to die.
It's him! He's here! The Rated R Superstar Edge is here!
Oh, French titles, testicles, dude.
The Rated R Superstar and Roman Reigns! Time is down!
Hold on. Hey, these spider monkey bitches, dude. Oh, Lord. Oh, please, Jesus. Please, please, please. Please, baby, oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Why am I stuck? Oh, there's a wall there. I'm absolutely fucked. Why is there a wall that looks like it's clear, dude? Am I blind? I know I have sunglasses on, but come on, dude.
This will be a triple threat match. A triple threat match! Ladies and gentlemen, he's here!
He's here, he's here, he's here, and he's here.
Here he is!
Let's do this.
You gotta be kidding me!
Should be a zombie. Hey, I'm doing good, Abraham Lincoln. For some reason, I'm a bit hyper right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm sorry if you heard all that. It's kind of embarrassing. This mission's pretty frustrating. Well, it's not a mission. You're saving a time to do the through. Picture The Walking Dead, and then have them start running, and that's what I'm doing right here. And I said I was going to play something, and not WWE. That probably also got me copyrights. Let's see here. I don't know if you like this certain show I'm about to play. I hope you do. My ex didn't like it too much. It's just clips, but still.
Every moment until the end of all time.
Well, this isn't very good.
Oh yeah. I'd actually rock that hairstyle he has if I had to look for it.
I will fight for you.
He's a badass character. When I don't know if you saw my playthrough, or I think you were here for a little bit of it, of the original story, like a week ago, but that ending really made me sad.
Everybody whispers in these movies. Yeah, they're probably embarrassed.
He's a good man, he just wanted to help his family. This is really difficult. Wow. This is like trying to infiltrate Fort Knox with like a crowbar or something.
My heart aches for your precious daughter.
You have to, it's frustrating the guns do absolutely nothing to the zombies, really, because like in the main story, you can one-shot motherfuckers with the heater, and this, it's like 7 shots to the chest, and it's like, oh, let's sit up like the Undertaker, you know?
Yeah, I think he wants her to like spank his monkey.
Many suitors have sought her hand, but you, sir, did it the proper way. And for that, you will get my daughter's hand.
Whoa, hey, you think they're gonna show
yeah,
it?
dynamite too? Let's use that. I gotta have that.
They'll probably just blur it out. Whoa, check it out, Leland.
Nice throw, dumbass.
Sometimes that's how dudes got
Holy
chicks to
fucking
use
shit,
their
dude.
hands on them. Yeah.
That was a great throw, Nolan Ryan.
And dads are like old. So all we need to do is like find a chick with a dad.
Yep.
For his daughter's hand.
Which is funny, that's probably more possible than getting into Fort Knox. Wasn't there the one dude who sat in the White House overnight or something? Probably got like prison time for it, but he did it.
Well,
There was Snoop Dogg who smoked a joint in the fucking White House bathroom. Oh, I'm dead. How'd that not go off? Well, thank you.
Are you gonna beat him with your boot? That would be cool.
What's the detonate button?
LOL caught up with Academy Award nominee Morgan Spurlock on the red carpet last night.
Whoa.
Oh, it's
Check
bait,
out that
that's why.
chick.
Okay.
Yeah, but who's that smart knocker she's with?
know what the fuck is going on.
I heard
forgot I had that.
He got famous.
The bait makes
like,
it 10 times easier.
For like 30 days.
I say that now, and I'm probably gonna die here in about 5 seconds.
And once you're famous, you get to eat more. No, dumbass. You get chicks. Oh, yeah.
Dude, look at that. Dude. Watch him stood up like the Undertaker. Look at him. Look at him, dude. He's just missing the arm straight out, dude. Homie literally sat up like the Undertaker. That's crazy. 4 shotgun bolts to the fucking chest. Oh, let's sit up. And these spider ones really are kind of hard to do.
Like that Sherlock dude.
Lordy.
We're gonna get rich and famous just like
dude, I hope this spider bitch goes back down into the earth and then, you know, gets his head chopped off for a second time. I hate this. Please, please run. Please? Pretty please? Push the rock up. Why is my fucking horse doing that? This show is I should get the trophy after this, if I'm not mistaken.
I get famous and get chicks.
All the territories or towns being saved, right? At the same time? That's the trophy. Why did that dude just ride into a horde of zombies with a horse? Did he not understand that zombies can still gank you off the please? So very close. Look at the dude, went right through him, dude. Dead. I'm literally dead.
Zombies on fire burns them. Now you got fire zombies chasing you.
Yo, I actually had a couple times in the other town, I believe, where the fucking fire killed me too. Whether it was my fire or that fire. Like, dude, I was this close, dude. That is absolutely ridiculous. I should have threw bait. That's my fault. God damn it. And looky there, I lose all ammo. Of course I do.
I just thought of something.
From my dynamite and everything else that
you know
I
what that
use.
means? No. We're the last people on Earth. Oh, really? We can
That's
go
alright, we'll get it
anywhere,
eventually.
do anything. Yeah, anything. There's no one to tell us what not to do. Yeah, there's nobody to say, no, don't burn that. No, don't set that on fire.
Don't set it on fire.
Leave us. The world is
Whoever did Beavis's voice for that show, dude, I want to, like, give that guy or girl a hug. I don't know who did it, but maybe it was Mike Judge, I don't know. I want to give that man a hug either way. I don't know if you watch King of the Hill at all, but Johnny Hardwick, the voice of Daredevil, died like a couple days ago, and it's extremely sad. Because it just took, not only is it sad because a man died, but and not only because a legend died in the film or TV industry or business, but I've heard stories that they might recast someone else as Daredevil for the upcoming reboot. So it's gonna be very sad if that happens. Because I love Johnny Hardwick. Crazy. My favorite character in TV show history, right there. And I watched SpongeBob religiously until I was like a junior in high school. It was kind of embarrassing to a point at the end. Right? Like, I know flamethrowers existed during this time. It's like 1911, I think, or 1914 or something like that. I think it's 1911 because John's still alive. Sorry if that spoiled anything for anyone watching this, but Yeah, flamethrowers definitely existed because in the early 1900s, like in World War I, they used flamethrowers. So I presume that in like World War I was what 6 or 7 years, or started 2 or 3 years after 1911. So yeah, why is there no flamethrower, bro? I'd even pay like $2 in real life money to get a flamethrower just to pass this. Like I would literally drop that right now. That's how much this is kind of pissing me off.
You mean like with the copy machine? Yeah, cool.
This is like the like a scene from like I forget if it was South Park or something else. I think it was South Park where Cartman like fries himself in his bathtub because he thinks he's gonna go back in time to 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was signed. And I think like it was the dude that Cartman killed when he first got there that was said something like the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming. I like to replace that with the fire is coming, the fire is coming. The only problem is I have a torch. If I could light this torch in this fucking pot of gold here, I'm assuming is what it is, I would literally do that and it would make the flame go. Unfortunately, there's no feature to do that, so. Like imagine if this torch could, this flame could go like 10 feet high. Really? Germany invented the flamethrower? I had no idea. Man, I'm a history nut. That's crazy. I for sure thought that they were used by the Americans during the same time period, though. Unless the Germans invented them before World War I. If you have any insight, let me know.
Yes, very nice. So
I'm always willing to be proven wrong, and I'm always willing to learn, so just hit me up with that information.
Yeah, I can see myself driving it with a chick.
Oh, let's do this.
Yeah, very good. Let's see what this baby can do.
This is one of my favorite scenes when Butthead tries to buy a car and Butthead fucking drives over the curb and smashes to a wall.
Ready.
Dang, that's crazy. The German's MG42 sounds badass too. Like I know the American sounds more modern, but the MG42 that the Germans used in World War II were classic. Perfect sound. I don't know if the Germans invented that too, but it sounds like they did.
For today's field trip, we will be visiting Prairie Falls.
Oh yeah.
An historically accurate recreation of a...
On D-Day, the Germans did their best with their MG42 nests lined up on the beaches of Normandy, but unfortunately, they did not have enough soldiers to combat our fucking attacks, and the Allies. From what I remember reading, they actually once they fled and started running once we kept coming like a never-ending wave of gunfire and fucking death.
Maybe we took the wrong bus.
The thing is about American soldiers, no matter how many times I criticize the military or whatever, dude, the American soldiers, whether they're in the Army, Coast Guard, Marines, Navy, whatever, Navy SEALs, doesn't matter. These people actually have the heart of fucking Jesus in them, like in the sense that they're willing to do whatever it takes to help when someone's in need. And they're fearless as well. So they have the best of both worlds that you want in a soldier. They're fearless, but they're also willing to help their comrades, jump on mine grenades to save their squadron if they need to. It's insane. Like literal superheroes. Like a lot of, I'm not saying we're the only ones like that, but a lot of countries have pussy soldiers that retreat. Japan, at least the Imperial Japanese, might be the only ones that are more brave than us, but I think they're also very stupid. Like, I love the Japanese of today, but in Imperial Japan during World War II, dude, they were some fearless motherfuckers, dude. Crazy. Pardon my language, dude. Since you're so young, I should probably watch my language. I apologize.
Maybe we did travel back.
Not really for your sake, just for in case your mom hears. I don't want to look that.
Yeah, like in that movie, Back to the Future. Oh yeah.
Please, please, please.
Maybe we can score with your mom.
This is hard.
You two are the worst students this school has ever had. And now because of that no child left behind law,
I remember when they started that, dude.
teachers will get laid off. I could lose my job.
I think that's why they passed me freshman year biology, dude, because I literally had a D minus, right? Like, which is, if you didn't know, you probably know, is like a 60%. Going into the second semester, or first semester final exam, and I ended up with, and I failed it, and I ended up with it, somehow with a D minus. I couldn't believe it. I saw my grades, and once I got like a 30% on the final exam, and I somehow passed when I had a 60 going in, and I failed the fucking exam. That's insane.
Waste of time. They'll never get it.
I think it was actually second semester. First semester I had a C plus going in, and I ended up with a D minus to start the second semester. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. Just keep them away from their behind.
See that? Right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you know, whatever you're into. Child behind.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about no child left behind.
Well, there he goes again.
Oh my goodness, I love Beavis and Butthead. Please, 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 please. Please, Fort Knox, open up.
Why do some of these zombies have the build of Lizzo?
Yeah, right? It's the Wild West. I didn't think there was enough food left for all these people to get that fat. Holy shit. At least even if they're dead, they probably have more of a personality than Lizzo does, so that's saying something. I mean, they love to bite flesh. I mean, that's more personality than Lizzo has, even if they're killing me.
Number 2, please.
Number 2.
I hate Lizzo, if you couldn't tell. I'm thankful you brought that up.
Me too. Going down. No, I said 2.
Okay. Here you go.
What did you think?
Have you ever watched Beavis and Butthead?
Oh God, are we stuck?
Mr. Lincoln? This torch is absolute crap. Oh, so you probably recognize these scenes. That's awesome. Please go on. Absolute dead. There's no way. If I get away from this dude, call me Reggie Bush, dude. I'm running for the end zone, which is out the gates of this town. Let's go. And of course, I got like 30 defensive backs following me. The problem is they're all dead.
Try trampling them with a horse.
Oh man, dude, they're gonna take me off my horse and just kill me. That's a bad idea. I've seen it happen to a survivor at one of the other towns. I'll put my gun down and shoot him. Maybe kill him a little bit, pop shots. Maybe. I forgot I had bait too. What am I doing here? This. Yeah, the problem is the spider dudes don't go for the bait half the time, like right away. And those are the ones I like to go first because those dudes crawl like they're literally spider. They probably killed me 7 times. Dude, look at that penta slap, dude. Holy crap! Like, look at the spider dude, man. Oh man. Eventually, if I fail this enough and run out of bait too, that's really gonna be hard. I'm not in the business of buying shit from the stores. I don't think I bought a single weapon or ammo or anything from the store in my playthroughs online, or either one. Did they kill one of the zombies? That's weird. Please, Lord, baby Jesus, bless me with your presence in this game. I think they did a trophy. It's the only reason I gave a shit about the town. I'm not gonna say anything until I beat it though, because like I think there was like 4 zombies away one time, and I was bragging about beating it and coming back. Hey, Fatso, how you doing? This guy looks like Corey Taylor if he grew 5 inches and maybe like gained 400 pounds.
Undead nightmare when I was like 7 getting scared shitless by a crawling zombie.
Oh yeah, those are pretty freaky. I keep forgetting I bought Dead Space, the Dead Space 1 remaster or remake, whatever it's called, for the PS5. It's still sealed over there. I don't know if you're much of a PS2 gamer, if you've seen my short about my pickups today. Did I miss the town? I'll show you in a second if you didn't see it. I'll show you what you missed. What happened to the rest of the towns? I thought that was it. Where's the trophy, bro? Am I missing a town? Is every area a town? I think I'd have sworn it wasn't. Am I missing something here? I thought about mentioning it, dude, but I didn't want to jinx myself. Turns out it didn't matter. I thought to myself as I was doing that last town, like, what if these cocksuckers decide to put the first town I did under attack the minute I finished the last one? Guess what happened? Fuck me, dude. I gotta go all the way back across the whole fucking state of Texas just to get this. Lord Jesus. Alright. It is what it is, folks. Let's go, 3,000 miles on horseback, or can I save and just do it from here? Hold on. Probably not, right? Man, that's absolutely frustrating. Can't build a camp, can I? No. Absolutely wonderful, guys. Alright, we'll find another video to play, and then hopefully by the time I beat this one, the next one isn't starting to be under attack, because that would just be poetic justice from Rockstar saying, fuck you for buying our game. But literally the last, 2 streams have been dedicated to doing these towns, and it took me 6 hours of gameplay time just to get those done. I just fucking knew that was gonna happen. It's kind of depressing, honestly.
So much to me these past few weeks. This has been so much.
And of course, it waited for me to be at the one that was literally across the map. So there's probably a very big chance that the next town's gonna get under attack. By the time I finish it, this one. Especially since the undead horses literally have DUI syndrome or alcoholic syndrome, where you just, no matter what, when you're drunk, whether you're riding a horse, riding a bike, you just can't stay straight, bro. You just can't stay straight. Let's go this way. Fuck you. I'm surprised you jumped over that, dude. Usually I get stuck on the fences.
No way! I am not! Damn it! You're moved. I am not moved.
Cacti. Dude, wouldn't it be a shame if the cactuses or the cacti could actually damage you? Say you're riding this horse and you're near a town, right? And or you're just in the middle of nowhere and you hit a cactus and it kills you. How pissed would you be if you had to restart from the last place you're at, which somehow meant you're across the map? Ooh, that sounds terrible.
Please don't tell me I'm have to explain everything
That's
all
like
over to you
that's like
again.
getting bullshit killed in COD Zombies,
Hello?
and then after like a 10-hour game, getting around like 70 or something, and you're trying to
Don't
get to
tell me I'm
100
gonna
and
have to
something bullshit
explain
happens.
everything again.
It's like, what
Do
the
not
fuck,
put
dude?
me on hold again. Do not put me on.
Cool. Good afternoon. My name is Hamid.
Hamid.
How is the weather in Biloxi?
Come on, man. I've been on the phone for half an hour. This
Yes.
should be resolved
Yes,
by
sir.
now.
I understand your frustration.
This
Yes.
is horrible.
Yeah, I just want to know how to
Pro
turn off
tip,
auto
if you're
complete
calling
when I
the
type in my
internet
password.
company or any company that has people like that answering the phone,
Did you unplug your
just do what
computer?
they tell you.
No.
Fucking be nice to them.
I'm
Don't treat
sorry,
them
I've
like
only been
shit,
working
because
here
the
a
more
short
you get
distance.
angry, the less
the weather in
you're gonna have
Biloxi?
help.
Looking out
Who
on
the
my
hell should I know? I live in Cleveland.
I understand your frustration.
No shit, really, dude. That's so cool. Owl are my favorite animals, bird-wise at least. That is so cool, man. I've actually, I don't think outside of a zoo or like a owl farm, you know, where people raise owls that are, you know, abandoned or lost from their family or pack, and nurture them back to health, and then they let them go, or they keep them captive, some of them captive, like a zoo does, you know, for people to come and visit, you know, feed them and treat them well. So, ever since I saw those, especially after I read Harry Potter, I just said, man, I'd love an owl as a pet one day. That'd be so cool. Seems like you have one already. I hope if you have some, like, you know, some sunflower seeds, maybe hand it to him, see if he takes it. I heard I'm pretty sure they eat sunflower seeds. Just make sure they're not like flavored, because I don't know if the bird would react well to that. But like, salted sunflower seeds, go for it. Try it. We're almost there. Just another couple minutes here.
I tried that, and it still didn't work. And I tried it again, but, you know, I still keep getting the same error thing, and it's really not...
Do people ever tell you sound boring on the phone? Can you, like, shut up and tell me how to get this computer to show porn?
It's gotta be Jamie. Where's your supervisor?
That was funny.
Just tell me, how do you turn off the frickin' autocomplete feature? Because every time I try to sign onto the frickin' internet...
You have any matches?
Try
setting it on
fire. Yeah.
I want your name right now.
Fire.
My name is Hamid.
Spell that!
Okay, Hamid.
He just can't spell.
Drain Central?
Oh, this is good.
This must be the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. You know, see, that makes more sense than calling it a bathroom, because that's where you go to drain your lizard. Drain Central.
Are these video games?
Yeah, me first. I hope this game is unrated.
They're using actual drones, dude.
Check it out. I think this is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but with airplanes. Where are the prostitutes?
I think you need to find San Andreas first.
Here we go. I'm gonna shoot some prostitutes.
The way they say it is so funny, dog. There ain't no way, dude.
I'll have hash browns and a big muffin.
I love how he flew over fucking what seemed to be Saudi Arabia.
Damn it, Butthead. You were gone a long time.
Yeah. I took a big poop.
Oh, yeah.
Look, can we get some service?
Yeah, do you work here or what?
Alright, let's do it. Let's try it again.
I just thought of something. I'm at work, but like...
Oh, it's only 2 circles? Oh, that's amazing.
I just got paid to take a dump. Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe they pay us to go pee, too.
Only one way to find out.
Bad bitch. They stayed me gone. Some weird bad.
Thanks for coming, guys. It's always great to have new volunteers looking to help out.
Yeah.
That guy can't hit a shot to save his life.
Alright. Now before we get started, we have to learn how to do it right. Here's a beautiful one. Now watch me closely. Once you're ready, start rubbing and stroking.
Okay. Wherever you put that bird down.
Rub all over. Start with breaths. That's the most sensitive area. Once you leave it, visualize the breath comes in contact. I know you're eager, but you have to take your time. The whole thing should take about a half an hour.
Right, baby. Nice and slow.
I'm sorry to bug you, but bitch threw up again.
Exactly. Boys, are you ready to get really dirty? I mean, filthy.
Maya, I don't think there's anything too filthy for me.
You too. Okay, now usually when we do this, you end up covered in oil.
Usually when I do this, I mean, I've never done it, but when I think about doing it, I end up covered in lotion. Hey, where's she going?
She's gonna go clean up that tooth of course.
Ever see that?
We better have some oil ready for when she gets back.
Hi there. Are you interested in going to heaven? Venus. Butthead. If you guys want to join our demonstration, we're trying to stop them from forcing us to learn about evolution. It's for a really cool cause.
It doesn't look very cool.
Hold on a sec, boys. Let me ask you a question. Do you really believe in evolution? Can you honestly say you understand it?
No.
I never could understand it.
It's so complicated, no one can. Why
He's
the
fire!
reason no one understands it is because it isn't true. He says
Trophy?
learning in biology class isn't really going to help. Bottom line is, the positive acting teens don't believe in evolution.
Let me bet
and don't think they should
something
have
else
to
got
learn
fucking
it. Right, guys?
Yay!
So like, if something's too complicated to understand, then we shouldn't have to learn it?
That's right.
Hello?
I don't understand half the crap they talk about in there.
Bro,
Way too
what's going on here?
Yeah. Maybe these people are cool.
Okay, so that's saved, right? There's nothing else on the map, dude,
Hey, Beavis.
that I can
You
save.
like, open this right in
No
front of your
trophy?
face?
Huh? Is it bugged? Huh?
mean like
Fuck's
a-
sake. Unless I missed something over here, I really don't
My
know.
eyes! Ow!
There's nothing under attack.
Cool.
Unless this is also part of the map and I just haven't
Come on,
discovered it yet.
Crystal, no
Try
one's
over
here.
here.
Let's try the basketball courts. I know a couple of dealers who hang out there.
Hang on, I think I see just what we need. That guy is tweaking for sure. Are you holding, Sugar?
Wow, yeah!
Come on,
yeah, I am
Kona.
holding.
Come on, jump bug.
Oh, that's great, Sugar, because I really need to score.
You do?
I am holding.
I need you to come with me, though. Is that all right?
No, this is the wide ocean,
Do this
man.
wherever you want, baby.
Great. Just get in the van.
Let's go.
Is she gonna do it too?
Yeah, hell yeah. She just can't get enough.
Excuse me? Could you tell me where the hoes are?
Same place they were last week. Aisle 5.
Let's see how much game is trivia.
Hoes.
something just missing pop? Nope.
Let's go. Come on.
Security!
Every day we go through this. Now stay out.
What flavor is that?
Blue. Blue is my favorite flavor.
Whoa, it's Todd.
I know.
Sup, douchebags? Frozen sippies, huh? You get money from the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah, but we had to, like, kick his ass first.
Yeah, that's how we roll. Hey, Todd, where's my money?
I don't have it, bitch.
What'd you call me?
Bitch.
What'd you call me?
Whoa, leave us. We, like, saw that.
Come on.
I know. Someday we'll be able to tell our grandparents about this.
Tell our grandparents.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, that's it. Sorry, bro, you're on your own, but have fun in hell.
Yeah.
I still don't know what town I'm supposed to save here. Oh, don't press triangle. And they're missing something, huh? Is anyone getting attacked?
Let's go. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, I forgot to show the PS2 games. Oh, he left it. It doesn't matter. Sorry. A mythical creature has appeared in the oh boy. Chupacabra. Oh, it's a fucking horse. Hey, what's up, homie? Where's my lasso at? There it is. Come back here, brother. Dude, these dogs can go fuck themselves, dude. And, like, of course it's being a cunt, dude. Dude, these dogs. Okay, bro. You gotta die. Bitches. Why are the dogs taking so many shots, dude? Or wolves, whatever these things are, dude. I shot that wolf 15. Wow, dog. Dude, that's frustrating. When even the wolves have extra health, dude. Crazy. was hoping it was a cheaper Cabra, but that thing will probably take 10 times more shots. It's like a frat boy at fucking Friday night.
Let's go.
Welcome, fellow human beings, to my meditation class, okay? Whether you're a meditation expert or just here as a school-mandated alternative to detention. This sucks. Yeah, really. Can we just go to detention? Now, everyone, concentrate on your mantra. Very good, Beavis and Butthead. Very good. Now, try to empty your minds of all thought. What? It sounds easy, but some say only the Buddha himself was able to completely empty his mind and achieve enlightenment. Now, let's begin while I set the mood with these Tibetan singing bowls I bought at Cost Plus World Market.
Okay, clear your mind.
Don't think. Wait, where did I park?
Where are all of these fucking towns that I'm missing? I have no clue. I must be taking crazy pills.
Whoa. I think we, left our bodies or something. Oh, cool, Pig. My body sucked. Yeah, mine too. It never scored. Where are we going? I don't care. Old people can buy whatever they want. We just need to, make you look old. Yeah, cool. You need, gray hair and wrinkles and stuff. My nads have wrinkles. They kind of look old. Maybe I'll show people my nads instead of my face. People don't like saying nads, dumbass. Not even on a fake
I think
ID.
I've streamed long enough tonight. I'm gonna get off, and
You're weird, Beavis.
basically, I'm gonna look up this later to see what the fuck is going on.
I'm gonna dye your hair.
I just gotta find a place to save before I get off, so.
Oh, it smells like dizzy or something. That means it's working, Beavis. Oh, really? Cool. Put a little here. There we go. Okay. Old guys are always hurting their back. You need to, say, ow my back a lot. Okay. Ow my back. No, it needs to sound real. Okay, let me try that. Ow, my back! That's pretty good. Okay, now go in there and buy beer. Damn it.
It's time to go. The bus is leaving.
I just have to get some beer or something.
We have to get on the bus.
There's some beats worse. At least I'll be able to fucking save now since I'm buying time.
Beavis is gone. I'm Beavis, Your Honor, and I just want to say I'm in favor of destroying this building that sucks. Amen.
You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Oh, And then destroying trees and rocks and the schools. Yeah, the schools. They can throw rocks at the schools. I think it's wrong.
These fucking judges are looking at him like he's retarded.
The children are our future. And in conclusion, let's destroy this building with fire and bombs. Yeah. It looks like my time is up.
The fact that the dude told me in 5 seconds left, or 3 minutes left, that's hilarious.
Where are we? Wait a
That's
second.
hilarious.
Here's some words. Boobs or something. Apartment of boobs. Satan. Whoa. Beavis. This is the apartment of Satan.
Alright guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching. If you watched, I appreciate you.
No.
Peace and have a good day. Love ya.